Hello, beautiful people. Appreciate you so much. Everyone who's been reaching out, sharing their appreciation for what I've been sharing, and for sharing your own stories as well. Um, I feel like sharing a little bit about where I've been, what I've been doing, what's been going on. I got this beautiful sunset going on here from Norway, coming at you live. Not really, but yeah, whatever. Live recordings are a bit stressful, okay? We're gonna get there maybe, probably, but for now, this is nice. Um, so what did I want to share? I'll start with what's on my mind right now, which is, oh, maybe I should share from my phone. I'll change to go over to my phone because the video, or is it okay? No, I'll do it from my phone. Hello. So I just want to clarify before you continue with the rest of the video. I want to talk about connection and power. And so my perspective of power is that both strength and weakness have power within them. So I'm going to talk about that. And then I also want to talk about, because I mentioned how everything exists and there's like something up here and there's something down here and they're always, my point with that is that I'm getting to know about the relationship between things that we perceive as dualities, where we perceive one area as good and the other as bad. So for instance, I don't know, isolation and community might be two things that we view as polarities. And I'm learning about how these are in relationship with one another. And I'm learning about this relationship. And it's powerful because in this video, I talk about connection, which was the other thing, right? Power and connection. And connection is all about relationship. So there's levels to this that I myself don't understand right now, and I came to just share where I am because I've been feeling like I want to. I've also been having people, you guys, connect with me in different ways and letting me know that you enjoy and appreciate what I share, and so I've been feeling like I want to share more. So hopefully now I've shared everything you need to know to have a better understanding of what I'm about to explain or share with you. On and poppin'. Ooh. I feel like my face looks real pink. It is real pink. Whatever. Okay. Hello. How you doing? So I just moved from my computer to this because my computer was making a lot of noise because it is uploading a video from a Zoom call that I just had with a beautiful woman called Leah, who I'm excited to share the video of with you guys. And she works with somatic therapy, which is like the soma, the way I understand it, is the physical body. So like healing, for instance, someone who has trauma with abandonment might have the somatic, the physical kind of trauma of expecting people to leave, abandon. So a way to create, I don't know, a therapy for that situation can be to have someone, to communicate with someone that you need for them to sit there for a given amount of time, and you be able to like come and go and to kind of experience somatically, physically, that they're gonna stay there. And that can be like a 1 hour exercise, for instance, which can sound intense and maybe also so different that it's like, wait, what? But that creates therapy for the soma, the physical body. At least that's the way I understand it for now, okay? And that's a therapy that I've heard, somatic therapy I've heard explained before, okay? So, yeah, I felt like coming on sharing. I want to share two things. The first one is about connection. The second one is about power. Okay, so where do we start? I kind of want to start with weakness. So I recently have been having these perspectives of how everything exists with these ups and downs. So you have strength and you have weakness. And sometimes you feel super strong and invincible, right? And so then strength might feel here and weakness might feel here below you, and you feel up here. But sometimes your weaknesses might present themselves in a way where they feel overwhelming, and you might feel not so strong, right? And so the strength might be here, weakness can be here, but they're always in this relationship with one another. And I've been learning to, or I am learning about how these things are in relationship, and how to channel, how to embody these energies. So for instance, at my workplace, there are certain things that are really challenging, that challenge my courage, my ability to voice my perspective, to speak up for things that I believe in, and to stand for what I believe in. And there are many things, like, right, there's not just one thing that is up, another thing that is down, or however. I'm trying to like create a visual perspective and share what it is I'm feeling, and it might be a little bit abstract now. I'm trying to make it as tangible as possible. But yeah, there's many things, right? There's how you know yourself and who you've known yourself to be, and then also who you want to be, what you aspire to do, what your values are, what you stand for, what you desire, what you see as possible, how you perceive others. And all of these things are in flux or are in circulation. And it's about like, today we actually, some of the kids in the kindergarten, one of the co-workers brought juggling balls, and it's kind of like this juggling act, but it's not just external to you, there's also the internal experience, and that's a juggling act of the internal, the external, and then within the external you're juggling, and with that and in the external there's a juggling. And so there's all these things that are like again in motion. And yeah, I feel like I'm learning to observe and also manage everything that is in motion, and hold space for it and myself. And yeah, that was a little bit about. So I found that there's power in both, right? So there's power in weakness and there's power in strength. Sometimes our weaknesses feel too powerful, right? So there's power in that. And there's a video that I'm gonna share that is about maybe your weakness is actually your power. And so for me, something that I see as my weakness is connecting with people. I have such a, I used to believe that I didn't need people. And I used to believe that I was really good with social interactions. I was good at reading people and kind of meeting them with what they wanted, and put myself in a position to be liked. And I felt like that made me a successful connector, whatever. But then recently a year ago, I learned that I do need people, and that I don't want to live the rest of my life just solely depending on myself or being by myself, you know? And that was scary. That is scary. And so I'm learning to connect with people, and I'm learning to build relationships. I'm learning to build trust. I'm not a very trusting person, which I recently shared with someone that I've been connecting with for some time. And it was really hurtful for them to experience that, to hear me say that I didn't fully trust them, you know? And yeah, it's like I want to be authentic and genuinely share where I am and who I am, and trust that I'm able to meet with people who are willing and able to connect with my authentic self, you know? Which is also a scary thing. It's like, to show up as your authentic self is very scary when you felt like you had to rely on meeting people in a way that felt safe, you know, in bigger ways and in subtle ways. Um, Alicia Keys' song Gramercy Park is a beautiful kind of sharing of that kind of situation where you have the best intention of sharing yourself, but then these insecurities or these experiences that we have complicate things, I guess you could say. Yeah, even in sharing this, I'm feeling a little bit nervous about it. Like I want to be understood, you know? And so I see connection as a weakness of mine. And at the same time, I've been getting to know myself for the past 5 years, 6 years, maybe even, where I've consciously been practicing self-awareness and learning and growing along the way. And it's something that I am committed to for the rest of my life and maybe even beyond, who knows, is this process of getting to know yourself and growing in awareness and understanding of yourself, and also being able to love yourself more deeply, care for yourself more deeply, and thus also, like, what I share in my Room for Growth journal is being able to, or getting to know what you need and then meeting those needs. And then like a plant, once a plant has its needs met, then it grows. It's a part of its nature to grow, as is ours, I believe. When we meet our authentic needs, then we grow in our authenticity. And so because you grow, you're getting to know yourself continuously. It's this journey, and it's a journey that I've been sharing here on my channel. It's a journey that I'm sharing today here with this video. And I feel like because I'm so conscious and because I'm so kind of fresh and learning really about what it means to connect with myself and with others authentically, it is something that I can share with you, those of you who are interested in it, and being a part of that journey and having your own journey of self-awareness and connection. And so it is my weakness, and at the same time it is part of my strength, hopefully. I want it to be, and that makes it powerful, you know what I mean? Like there's power in that. Even though it doesn't feel like my strength currently, it feels like it has the potential to be. Maybe there will be something else, or I don't know. I want to believe, and I feel hopeful that I can get good at connection and connecting because I'm practicing it, you know? Yes, that's what I wanted to share. That's what I came on here to share, actually, honestly. So I'll end this video here. If you would like to see more frequent videos, then I recommend, or content from me, stuff from me, then I recommend going to my my Instagram account, because that's where I share things more regularly, like in my Instagram stories. Sometimes I share what I'm making for food, or I'll share different quotes and stuff that I see, videos that I like. I don't know, just random stuff from here and there, bits and pieces. Yeah. All right, thank you for watching, and I really appreciate you, and I hope you're well. I would love, I don't know what I would love. What would I love? I would love for you to like this video if you like it. That would be cool. Also, I love getting comments from you guys. So if you have thoughts, things you want to share, I would love to receive those. And I usually respond. I always read. Yeah. All right. Thank you for watching. See you in the next one. Ciao bella, bello. Ciao, ciao.